Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I came up with a new topic. So I have two numbers of brand new this Aruba controller, Aruba wireless controller 7030. So Aruba called it as mobility controller. So I am going to do the initial configuration and then later I will configure the HA in between. So here are the steps which I mentioned in the sheet. These are the steps which I am going to perform to establish the HA. So let's start. So my console is connected to the first mobility controller. So I will first do the initial setup on this one. Start. I'll type full setup. Now it will ask me for the host name. I will put the host name. Now that is asking me for the role. So as I am initiating it, so I will make it a standalone. Okay, so VLAN I will put 33. Interface I'm going to use this. Will be access mode. The IPv4 I will be configuring here 192.168.33.7. This is my IP. My gateway will be 33.1 and DNS none and IPv6 configuration we do not need it. I'm putting the country code. Yes. Rest of the things, the time zone and all this will keep it as a default. So I'm putting the password, admin password here. So now this is configured and this mobility controller is restarting and applying the configuration. In the meantime, we'll configure the second one. So same things will follow. The host name, standalone, VLAN ID 33, mode access, IPv4, yes, 192.168.33.8. Mask is this one, gateway 192.168.33.1. DNS1, no need of IPv6, country code, yes. Rest of the things will be same. Admin password. And apply. Okay. So now it will take some time. So I will initiate the ping and see when it comes back. 192.168.33.7. So the switch ports I have already configured from gig 00 of the both controllers. I connected ports to one switch, and my laptop is also the part of is also connected to the same switch with the IP. I will show you the IP what I have configured. 192.168.33.100. Okay, so let's wait. It will take some time. I'll mute the video. Yeah, so both of my controllers came back, so they are reachable. So let's go to Chrome and access both of the controllers. So HTTPS first one is 192.168.33.7 is reachable, and the second one 192.168.33.8 and HTTPS. Okay, both are reachable. So let's log in. Log in here also. So both are now up and running. And here you can see in the small that operating system version is 8.7.1.6, and second one it's also the same. So let's start the HA part. I have console to the second mobility controller. So what I can do for safe side, I can just try to ping the first one, 33.7. So it's reachable. So it means the connectivity between both of these is okay. Okay, so now we'll follow these steps. First one is configure VRRP on both primary and secondary controller. Okay, so let's start. We'll go to mobility controller. Under mobility controller, we can see our first, this one primary, and I'll go to configuration, and under configuration, I'll go to redundancy, then layer 2 redundancy, and I'll configure the VRRP. So VRRP ID, I will put it 3. Authentication, I use mon 192.168.33.5. This is the virtual IP. The priority is the highest priority will make it primary. So the default is 100. So for the primary, I will put it 110. Okay, make it up. VLAN is 33. Enable router preemption, and that's it. Submit, decline. Done. Now let's go to the secondary. So same mobility controller tab. Then here is our secondary controller. Go to configuration, redundancy, L2 redundancy, VRRP. Same ID, same password, virtual IP, priority 100, because I want to make it as a second standby. Up, and VLAN is 33. Submit and deploy. Okay, so my first step is completed. So second is verify VRRP on both. So I have the secondary one, so I will do show VRRP. So you can see it is up and back up. And let's SSH to first one, the primary box. Show VRRP, and here it is a master. So it means the first step is done. Enable master redundancy on main mobility controller. Okay, so this is the main mobility controller tab. So here we have to enable master redundancy, thus sync, and sync period we can put 1 minute. Okay, same thing we have to do on the this other one. one and and apply. Okay, got it. Now let's move to fourth step. Enable master redundancy on primary and secondary controller. Okay, so this is mobility controller. This is our main controller, redundancy. So we have to enable redundancy, also master redundancy here. So the VRRP IP ID is 33, peer IP 192.168.33.8. The authentication will be IPsec. So I need a key, submit and apply. Now same thing on the secondary one, 33 IP of the primary and the same key. Submit. If you see here, there is very blur thing which is showing that it requires a reboot. So now the configuration is done. Our fourth step is completed, and now I will reboot both of these appliances. Okay, I go here, maintenance, reboot, reboot. Same thing I will do to the secondary box. Okay, it is already rebooted. So now I will pause the video here and we come back. Yeah, so welcome back. So both controllers came back. Both are reachable, and if I go here on the first one with IP33.7 and go to this mobility controller tab, so I can see the both the controller, this one and this one. This is secondary, so that's why it is saying you cannot do configuration on it directly. You have to do it on the mobility controller tab. Okay, so this is the uh, GUI for the secondary one, and we can see all the things here. Okay, so now this step is completed. Okay, so now the step 5, create HA group on mobility, main mobility controller. Okay, so here, if we go here, go to configuration and redundancy, and so let's see this option here. So we have to do this here, HA group. So name it, can name it anything. 192.168.33.7. This is our active. 168.33.8 will be our standby. Okay, and submit. Now go to it again, enable these things, preemption and appreciate key. So now make it part of this HTML. Submit and deploy. So now if you can see this, is our HA is completed and we can do the further configuration. So one more thing, what we can do here is we can create a one group, AP group, and under this AP group, I will define IPs of both the controller 192.168.33.7, 192.168.33.8. So what it is doing? So the APs which will be the part of this group, they will contact with this one, the first one, and then the secondary one. If this one is not responding, then they will call back to the secondary one. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.